Hi again. I just wanted to do a video on recycling, things that you can use around your house to help with your gardening. Every year I used to always go out and buy this and buy this to plant things in, and it was just like last year I was like, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. So I started to, there are things in the house and I was like, wait a minute, I could use that and I can use this. For instance, I used to go out and buy these things, you know, tons of these all the time, just to plant this size, the smaller ones, and then I just absolutely stopped that. And then what I did was I realized every time we go out and we buy some of these things, once in a while, if you buy a plant and so forth, you keep these. Just keep them. So you don't need to buy these anymore. So I keep these. So I have tons of these and they just store perfectly in each other. So I just holding on to these and use them again every year. And the other thing is it's not really recycling, but it's just so much cheaper sometimes. I've never used these before, but I had them in the house already. So I'm going to try using this. And one more thing is when I would buy things at Lowe's or Home Depot, they always give you these trays that you buy the plant from these stores, and you know, depending on how many you have, they just put them in here and you can just walk out the store with them. So what I've done in terms of recycling is I didn't throw these away. So when I go to plant, you know, my thingies, and I have a ton of these, I just put each one in the, you know, in each slot and keep it. And it's easy to carry, just easy to move them around if you want to, you know, get your, when it's time to bring them outside and get them used to the warm weather, to bring them inside, bring them back outside. Those are perfect trays to put your plants in. I also use, I know this seems very strange, but it's sea salt. But whatever it is, it's a big seasoning container. But what I like to do is even my Epsom salt or my eggshells, once I've crushed them up or blended them up or whatever, I put it in here and I will shake it around on the ground or around the plants. And I don't know, this is something that I've used for that. I mean, you can find so many uses for these, except, you know, you don't have to throw them out. You can find something else to do with them. So that's one thing that I have done. Another thing is in terms of labeling your plants, all these, I mean, even though these are from, you know, another plant, of course, I bought thyme last year, basil, some of these things. I know I have my seeds now, so of course I'm doing my own basil. But I saved a bunch of these, and I know there's some that I can probably find in my garden, but right now the snow is covering my garden, so I can't find any more. So I know there'll be tons of these to use. So what I'm doing is I'll use these to label my plants that I'm growing from, you know, growing inside. So all I'll need to do is get a permanent marker and write the name on these and just stick it in, and there you go. You don't have to buy anything. Something else that I also use is I think you can hear these you know, containers, like pill containers, and this is small, this is a larger one. So I put seeds in here, especially seeds that are kind of larger. So whatever I have from last year that whether it's green bean, whatever it is, and I can save them, I put them in here. This is really not much in there, but I try to use these to store stuff in as well. And this is also another pill container, and I have, you probably can't, oh yeah, maybe you can see, each little thingy has seeds in it. So what you can do is each slot, you can just write the name of whatever that, whatever plant that seed is for. So that's something else that you can do. to recycle things in the house. Juice bottles, all kinds of things. You can use those to water, you know, water your plants. Or even large juice bottles. There are times when I even like puncture the bottom of them and leave them outside. If you're like going away for a week or a weekend or something like that, sometimes I do that. I just put the holes in it, so it's just like almost watering your garden a bit. One thing, where is it? Let's see. Hold on. 1 minute. This here is a container that I saved from a birthday party. So I have a few of these. This is what happens when you have a few kids. I saved a few of these, and what these work to do is they actually make the perfect greenhouses. Perfect, absolutely perfect greenhouses. So you can use these to start your plants and help to germinate, you know, help to germinate the seeds. Perfect. The other things are egg trays. I've used those to recycle. I've used the containers, the little plastic containers that have, you know, you buy your strawberries or your grapes in. Those work well. They have little holes in the bottom, so they're perfect for drainage. I think I put in another video. I did try the I don't know what you call it. Your paper towel holder, that long thingy that's in the middle of the cardboard. I tried using that last year to use as, you know, seed trays or whatever. I've seen a lot of people use it. It worked for them, but it didn't work for me. So I'm not trying it again. It developed some fungus and things, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing that again this year. I did the paper towel one and I saved them, and the toilet tissue one. Not gonna do that this year. I'm trying to see what else. The egg trays, all the little thingies that you get from the stores, the big containers, the small containers. I just hold on to it, and I don't want to become a hoarder. So there are times that I'm just like, okay, I can let this go. I can let that go, and I throw it in the recycle bin or whatever. But when I see things like this, though, I can't pass these up. This is like a no-brainer. I cannot pass these up. So I save these, and I have a few of these that I'm gonna be using within the next few days or so, probably even tonight by the time I'm done. But that's all I wanted to share for now in terms of recycling and just saving a few, saving a few dollars. I mean, over time it adds up because you won't be buying anything. You'll buy less each and every year. So that's just my 2 cents for today. Thank you for watching.